The breath is a superpower. It's not a solution for everything, but it's always the place to start. If you control your breath, you are able to control your life, because you can control your autonomic nervous system, your endocrine system, and highly influence your immune system. There are two, to say the least, there are two big or huge methods. There are the holotropic, breathing a lot method, and there's the Protego or oxygen advances method, breathing less or as little as possible. Then there are Stig Severinsen, the ultimate superhuman, the Danish freediver world champion, that have made breathology, which is the knowledge about breathing, technology about breathing. And then there's the Wim Hof Method, which combines the holotropic and the Protego method. I'm looking at the clock, so I have 10 seconds left. Combining the best of all world, from everything comes from pranayama, from yogi, and the Wim Hof Method had also the cold in there. So that's like the introduction. 1 minute gone. Taking from here, how do we apply it in everyday life?
Yeah, and I come from I'm a Wim Hof instructor and an Oxygen Advantage instructor, and I'm a freediver. What I can say is that all these methods have their wonderful impacts. And if you do the Wim Hof method, you will find a lot of stuff online. It's how to do it. For me, it's important when you do the Wim Hof method. It's a temporary method, and you wanna observe your CO2 tolerance. How quickly are you breathing in daily life? So you wanna have a very healthy breathing pattern during your day. You wanna be able to hold your breath. You can do that. Can I go to the exercises? How can you see that?
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, so if you want to know how your CO2 sensitivity is, you want to have a high CO2 sensitivity, a low CO2 sensitivity, high tolerance. Like stop your watch for a minute and count how many times you're breathing in a minute if you breathe normally, really normally, in everyday life. And if you're like breathing more than 10, 12, 15 times, if you're in a comfortable environment, it means that you're too much in the parasympathetic nervous system part, that your CO2 tolerance is a little bit low. So you want to do exercises, and you can do like starting by breathing only through your nose. In daily life, in sports also, you can do it like you could walk, breathe out, and just count your steps without breathing. How many steps can you do without breathing? That would be an exercise also, so that you higher your CO2 tolerance.
So how many steps can I walk without taking a breath? How long can I hold my breath? Is also an indication of how well your body is using the available oxygen. So hold your breath, time it, see how long you hold breath, or start walking while holding your breath, see how many steps you can take. Time and steps, perfect. We have 1 minute left. The best way to breathe is more or less is by using your whole apparatus, using your belly breathing, chest breathing all the way up and letting go. And again, breathe through your nose as much as possible. If you need more energy, breathe more in or faster. If you have too much energy, breathe slower. Simple as that. Every method is built on breathing fast, slow, or not at all.
Yeah, and you want to focus on relaxation in everything. You want to be relaxed when you breathe a lot. You want to be able to hold that condition in a relaxed way. Also, when you hold your breath, and it's just feel and enjoy, and don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just love what you do and try out and see how you feel and what it can help you, especially in situations where you don't feel as well. Try such an exercise, and that can be a starting point.
Exactly. And when you breathe a lot, like you do in the Wim Hof method or the holotropic, you create a lot of stress. But when you do that, you can still remain calm. So you train your system to be able to cope with a lot of stress. When you are creating a stressful situation consciously at will, you are training your whole body to be able to cope better with the everyday stress that we have, and every one of us is faced by. so we are able to deal better and don't have the negative side effect of living in a stressful life.
Yeah, and these methods are, I mean, it's free. I mean, the air is free. All I want to say.
Perfect. Thank you.